my name is Caitlin Chandler, and today I'm going to talk about the effects of emotional abuse. Traumatic events are believed to have long-term effects both physically and mentally into early and later adulthood. According to ScienceDaily.com, 47% of young adults say that they have suffered from emotional abuse as a child. Emotional abuse can include humiliation, degrading terms, and negative comments about life decisions, physical appearances, and even intelligence. Survivors of emotional abuse can suffer at the hands of family, including parents, relatives, or closer personal relationships. Often it isn't known that this abuse is happening, and that's why it continues to perpetuate to this day. This can cause many problems later on in life, including PTSD, addiction, and chronic illness. So 5 to 10% of Americans suffer from PTSD, according to the Mayo Clinic. It can be difficult to diagnose this problem, resulting in low percentage of treatment and the people not getting the treatment that they need. PTSD does tend to change the thinking and reactive processes of the person who is suffering. So for addiction, alcoholism and drug abuse is the big two. Both of them tend to perpetuate the abuse according to boundaries with an addict, because the person who was abused in the first place perpetuates that abuse to another victim. So 85% of domestic violence abuse victims are women. 95% of that domestic violence is emotional. 20% of those perpetrators were under the influence of drugs or alcohol, which perpetuates the cycle. So chronic illnesses. So 61% of migraine sufferers reported previous emotional abuse in childhood and throughout life. In general, one of the main causes can be the increased stress levels in early childhood. As someone who suffers from migraines, I can relate to this because my migraines started in my early teens, and that is when I received the most emotional abuse in my life. So this is the brain activity of a normal brain and that of a migraine sufferer. So as you can see, there's higher brain activity in the migraine sufferer's brain, and this is in the motor cortex and the pain recepting area of the brain. Another one of these chronic illnesses is eating disorders, and those can cause confidence and trust issues in that person who is suffering from that. A lot of times it is caused by negative remarks from those family members, the person who is emotionally abusing them. So depression and anxiety is another one. Often there is a leading cause or problem event that caused this in someone's life, and they suffer for it a lot of times for the rest of their life. So emotional abuse can cause a lot of long-term effects, and it can affect people differently, and these problems tend to arise later on in life and cause problems in relationships and elsewhere. And this is just my works I did.